friends, it's me, Christiana Gaudet, your tarot fairy godmother. It is Friday. That means it's time for the Friday weekly wrap up where we do one card to look at the week that was. We'll do one card for the collective and then for all who request. I want to thank everyone who joined us last night for Global Tarot Circle. You can always watch the replay if you were not able to join us live. All right. I am working with Shadowscapes Tarot today. I thought that would be fun. So nice to see all of you. All right, one card for the collective. The Two of Wands reversed. I don't love that. I don't love that. I'm trying to remember. I should start writing down what our cards for the week are on Monday, which of course, if you were here on Monday and you remember what your card was on Monday, let me know so we can compare Monday to Friday. But I'm going to have to start writing down the cards that we do for a 3-card weekly reading. But man, Two of Wands for the week that was this like the dullest week ever? Was this a week where we didn't feel hopeful? Is this a time when we are not sure what to do in order to move forward? I mean, there is a lot going on that I think takes away a sense of hope. It sort of makes sense. But I feel like if we allow, whether for personal reasons or larger community reasons, if we allow our hope to be stripped away from us, then what do we have? What do we have? Trey says, so boring, a boring week. Yeah, that would make sense with this card too, right? All right. So let's see what we got. I will take these in the order in which I see them. And I want to say thank you so much to Claire. Thanks for being a member. And thanks for helping out with the super chat, the Easter themed super chat. Really appreciate that. I'll have some pictures, of course. The babies will be dressed up in some kind of Easter finery and trotted out to go see their great-grandmother, my mother-in-law. So we'll have 4 generations. It'll be fun. All right. Hang on one second. Let me just switch something here. All right. Let's see where we are. All right. The first person I see is Marion Newberry. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for using members-only emojis. You started the week with the Ace of Pentacles. And we end the week with the Four of Pentacles reversed. Man, I feel like this week there was just this great outpouring of energy or hard work, or even work that immediately got results. You may be tired at the end of the week, but I think you did a lot, and I think that there's real value to what you did this week. So I hope you see that and appreciate yourself for it. Teresa C., so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members-only emojis. You had the Ace of Wands reversed on Monday, and you end with the Magician. So what a good job you did kind of getting your energy back. What a good job you did stepping into your purpose and living your purpose and doing your purpose. Very well done. Mix you here. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Well, you're a member of our community. You're not a member in green, but we appreciate you. You're a pillar of our community, and we are glad that you're here. Here is a wrap-up card for you. I shuffled, but you also got the Four of Pentacles reversed. And I think this week, a lot of opportunities opened up for you. Maybe it's about work opportunities. Maybe it's about community opportunities. But one way or the other, I feel like there is just so much opening up for you, Michelle. And I know you went to an interesting social event last night. This could be part of that as well, sort of the beginning of new things. Hey, Teresa. All right. Good for you. Good for you. And thank you. You have been a member at the stars level for 15 months. We want to see you at a Stars and Suns Zoom. The next one I think is coming up on the 20-something. I can tell you exactly when. Hang on one second. It is coming up on the 26th of this month. It's a Wednesday evening, 7 p.m. Stars and Suns Zoom. I'll put the link in the community tab. But you can also email me for it if that's easier. All right. All right. Mediha Ness, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. The Queen of Wands reversed on Monday. And Moon Magic Fun News, I set up cards for the moonlight. Turns out it was on the wrong night. Well, in Wicca, we say that the power of the moons and the Sabbats and the Esbats last for a few days on either side. So even if it wasn't specifically the night, if you set it up near, adjacent, with intention, there's power there. All right. Oh, Teresa, that's good. Excellent. Amy Amberhart, nice to see you. All right, so here we go. Mediha Ness, starting with the Queen of Wands reversed. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh my gosh. So you had the Queen of Wands reversed on Monday, and on Friday you get the Queen of Wands upright. You turned that bitch around. Well done. Well done. You turned yourself around. You found your energy. You found your magic. You found your intuition. Maybe it's a matter of just feeling more like yourself or giving yourself permission to be yourself. But think about, Ness, think about what you did this week. I mean, Queen of Wands reversed isn't bad, but upright's so much better. And in 1 week, you turn that around. Think about what you did and how you did it. That's important. Oh, Julia Bonesteel, finally over COVID. Thanks for being here. We've missed you. I hope you're all the way better. My goodness. All right, Smile Soul 20. So nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Six of Cups. This week, I wonder if you ran into an old friend, someone you haven't seen in a while, a family member you haven't seen in a while. I wonder if there was something that happened this week that kind of made you remember who you are, or something that reminded you of childhood. There's just a sense. A sense of finding your core self, some happy memories, and maybe some happy reunions. So either the seeds for that were set this week or some of that actually happened this week. Michelle, event was very nice, but I also got the chance to have some useful conversation with my family at Passover. Perfect. All right. Peggy Lou Levin, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Thanks for being at Global Tarot Circle last night, as many of you were. So Monday you got the Three of Swords. And we end with the Lovers reversed. there is so much in your life, I think, having to do with your own relationship with yourself being somewhat tenuous, and then difficult relationships with people around you. And I think you're really looking at how to shift that, how to change that. And that's what needs to be done. So good. All right, Christina R. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. And Karen Winkle is also a member. We appreciate both of you. So for you, Monday was the 9 of Wands, and you started your new job this week. And when we end the week for you, the Magician, you've got this job. You're on top of things. You know, it was a lot to get going, but I think you're great. I really do. I think that you are in a good position. I think you're doing very well. I'm really excited about it for you. All right, Karen Winkle. And again, thank you for being a member. You started the week with the Knight of Cups reversed. And you end with Temperance reversed. Man, you are out of time or out of patience or out of something, man, out of creative solutions. It feels like a lot. It feels hard. And so, you know, occasionally you get some hopeful cards, which is good. But I know, you know, you've been going through it for a lot of different reasons. And I totally get that. And we can see that. I think the key is just to try to find your creativity, try to find your breath, try to find some time for yourself, and know that things will ultimately get better. Melissa Grasso, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a wrap-up card for you. The Hierophant reversed. I think there's ways that you are not really happy with your leadership structure at work, and that may have shown up this week. I think there's also ways that you are thinking about, like, how do you think outside the box in a way to create the life that you really want? And so I think this is work related, but I also think, I also think it's personal. I think it's personally related as well. All right. Febborn, you had Temperance on Monday. Here is your wrap-up card. Wow, so 2 major arcana this week. I hope you did like some major thinking or wrote something major or had an important conversation, because you started with Temperance and you end with the Wheel of Fortune. That's pretty powerful. And it's all about your emotional growth. It's all about your healing. It's all about you learning to go with the flow and to figure out how to make things work. These 2 cards, Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune, work together so amazingly well to describe a process that you're in, I think, not just this week, but in your life right now. And so what you want to do with that is just keep that energy flowing. Recognize it's not about good and bad. It's about finding balance and blend. Justine, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. This week I had the 3 of Pentacles reversed. You said I'd be dealing with issues of career and job stuff, and that was definitely on the money. I've been increasingly aware that it's time to move on and look for a different part-time situation. All right, sorry. So when we end up the week, so make sure, thank you. I know who George is. And I've messaged back and there we are. All right. Let's see. Justine, 3 of Pentacles reversed is how we started. We ended with issues of career and job stuff. Ending the week with the Page of Cups, though. So here's the thing, Justine. Yes, job stuff is an issue, yes. But the beautiful thing, ending the week with the Page of Cups, is you have found some voice, some creativity, some enjoyment, some positivity. Yes, you have to fix the work stuff, but it's not like you let that define your week. You did a good job getting other stuff done, doing other things, and having some personal growth at the same time. So yes, you have to fix the job situation. Yes, that did show up this week, but it doesn't mean that your entire week sucked. You got some good stuff done too. Betty Flesher, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. So Monday you had the Three of Pentacles reversed. And we end with the Three of Wands reversed. So this theme of reversed threes, I feel like you're not feeling successful. I feel like either you're not feeling successful or you're not feeling like you're meeting your goals or you're not sure what your goals are. Thanks for having your eyes out, Mixier. I appreciate it. So Betty, I feel like this was a hard week for you and I'm so sorry. And the remedy seems to be to recognize your successes, to figure out your goals, and to have some patience with yourself. Trey Cameron, so nice to see you. Page of Wands reversed on Monday, right? And the broken computer. Ending with the Lovers reversed. Trey, I think you're in a thing. I think you're in a thing. I really, there's the broken computer, but there's other stuff too. I feel like you've been going through a lot, and the hits just keep on coming, Trey. But you're in a place where you are really figuring out who you are, what's important to you, what you have to do, what you are doing, what you will do. You're figuring out your whole darn self. And you did some of that this week. So whatever you're suffering, as you figure this stuff out, you are bringing yourself to a place of becoming the person that you will be. And it is a good thing, really, even though it's hard. Oh my gosh, Amy, you were the first in line and I didn't see you. I am so sorry, Amy. I think that sometimes the first in line gets cut off with time. So I'm going to go ahead and do you next. And I am so sorry. I did not see you. And thank you so much for being here. And thanks for being a member here. And thanks for speaking up. And thanks for being patient, Amy Foreman. And are you sure you're glad that you did? So what was this week about for you, Amy? You have the Tower to describe the week that was, which is better than having the Tower to describe the week that will be. But I wonder if it was a difficult week. I wonder if it was a week of observations and new learning. I wonder if it was a week of making changes. I wonder if it was a week of having things that you believe or trusted, having some of them change. One way or the other, there is a sense, Amy, that this week may have been a little disconcerting. And the thing you have to remember is when we see the Tower, it is part of the process of true healing and healing that really peels back to the core, healing that really allows us to build something new. And so when we see the Tower, we know that it's difficult, but we also know that we are building something new. And so I hope that you see that and understand that. All right. And again, thank you for your patience. All right. And thank you for being here. Okay. Next up is Ashley. Ashley, thank you for being here. All right. Ashley, You also got the Lovers reversed. I think this week there's been some real question about who are the people that you want to have in your life? What are the things you want to do in your life? It's like this sort of what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And I think you're feeling like you're not qualified to make those decisions. And so you can give it some time to figure it out. But ultimately, these are the things you're going to need to be figuring out for sure. Martha Vink, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. And happy Holy Week to you. I guess we can't really say happy Good Friday. That's weird, but many blessings to you and your congregation. How about that? Martha Vink. Six of Swords reversed. There are ways you're feeling stuck. And it's okay to sit with that. There are some things not moving forward as quickly as you would like. There are some things I think you don't know how to move them forward. And allow yourself to sit with it. Allow yourself a little time. Things will move forward. The key, the secret is to be logical. In this case, it is logic above emotion. And you may have some people around you who are not putting logic above emotion, who are in a space of emotion above all else. And I think you need to sort of call them on it, and recognize the feelings, acknowledge the feelings, and then ask for a logical conversation. All right. Claire C., so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. You and Patricia, here we go. And again, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Okay. So let's see. The moon was a perfect card for you for this week. That's perfect. So Claire C., you started with the moon and you end with the Four of Pentacles reversed, where I feel like you are really opening up. I think this week and in general, you are opening up to the possibilities for you. What do you want? What matters to you? What's important to you? And that's, you're not used to putting those things first. And you're not doing it in a selfish way. You're doing it in an appropriate way. And it's good. It's good. Okay. And for Patricia had the Eight of Cups on Monday and closing out the week with the Eight of Pentacles. So 2 8s, Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and here the Eight of Pentacles is reversed. So Patricia, I think this week, like when we see these 2 8s, there really is a sense of taking stock of where you are on your journey, what you're moving through, what you're moving from, what you're moving into, what is possible, what is not possible, what works, what doesn't work. And you're really in this place of sort of evaluating that. And I think we need to remember that it's changing. Whatever evaluation you have right now, next week might be different. So it's appropriate to evaluate. It's appropriate to process. It's appropriate to consider. But on the other hand, we have to recognize that this is all fluid and it's all still in motion. And that's the power of 2 8s. Pamela's Insight, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being a moderator here. Well, we completely missed you on Monday. And here's a card for you. You also got the Tower. You need to get together with Amy and figure out what the heck is up. Was this a hard week for you? Did you have any major changes? Did you have any major breakthroughs? When I look at you specifically, Pamela, and I think about the Tower for this week, I'm actually seeing the opportunity here for healing, for enlightenment, for growth. There are things here that actually feel quite positive. But at the same time, feel like how something can be positive but feel difficult? That. I wonder if you're in some of that. Autumn Pond, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Let's wrap up your week, Autumn Pond. Death reversed. So this week you may have had to stand up for yourself or for someone. You may have had to really use your tenacity to create what you need to create, or to do what you need to do, or to continue what you need to continue. And that seems to be the advice. If you need to dig your heels in to do what is right for you and for the people around you. Christine Hallowell, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. And we missed you on Monday. Here is a card for you. All right. Christine Hallowell, that's where I am. I wasn't even scrolling. I lost you with my eyes, but I found you again. Here we go. Christine. The devil reversed. You did a good job this week finding some healing, processing something, ending something, opening up to something. This is about healing. This is about seeing things more clearly. It's about letting go of something that does not serve you. So, well done. Denise Woods, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. You, Jerry, Tonda, Amy, yes, let's do it. Starting with you, Denise. You also got the Eight of Pentacles reversed. There's something going on this week that has not been working as well as you were hoping that it would. The advice maybe is to give it a little more time now. For Jerry, Seven of Cups reversed. Jerry, I feel like this week you have maybe had some worries, some concerns, some anxieties. The key is be careful about overthinking. Tonda, the Three of Wands reversed. I think you're not sure what your happiness and success would look like. I think you have to really think about what your goals are, what you want for your goals. And Amy, Three of Cups. This week you may have actually had some fun, spent some time with people you enjoyed, and that's good. You know, the more that you can spend time with people you enjoy, the happier you're going to be. Von Ray, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Von Ray, Four of Swords. I feel like you're tired. You need rest, retreat, meditation, time away. I don't know if you had any of that this week or if your week was such a week that it has now required this for you. Do not hide yourself away, but do not be afraid to do good self-care. Adrija, thanks for being here. Adrija, here's your card. The King of Cups. So I know you heard from P this week, and I think that felt good for you. I think in general this week, you are really trying to be open to love wherever it's going to come from, which, you know, obviously is the right thing to do. Raquel, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. A card for you and for Cassandra, most certainly. And Cassandra's a member as well. We appreciate both of you. Starting with you, Raquel, the Queen of Wands. I think this week you were able to get back into your creativity, to remember your creative process. And that's so helpful. That's so helpful to anyone, but it's really helpful to you. So I love that for you, Raquel. For Cassandra, that Eight of Pentacles reversed, man. It's come up for a few people now. And for you, I would say there's some things going on regarding work that you're not happy with, Cassandra. And I don't know if that's going to cause like an entire change. Adrija, I am the king. There you go. Yeah, you are. Cassandra, I don't know if you're considering an entire change of work or making some changes or just sucking it up. But there's definitely some stuff about work that came up this week that I think was difficult. Now, you probably had time off this week too, though, because of the holiday. So maybe there's, you know, maybe that's just part of it as well. You know, just part of that Eight of Pentacles reversed energy is this idea of just needing time off. And maybe you actually got some time off. So that would be cool. All right. Quinn. Here is a card for you. The Knight of Cups reversed. So Quinn, I feel like this week you maybe were not feeling the love. Maybe some issues with friends or family or just in your own mind and heart, not really feeling grounded in the energy of love. And so I just really want to remind you how much you are loved, that you are loved, that you are love. And don't be afraid to kind of seek out what you need to be happy and well. Swati, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Temperance reversed. This week may have made you feel like you don't have what you need, may have made you feel a little impatient, may have made you feel tired. Going forward, remember that you can create what you need. Whether you feel like you have what you need or not, you can create what you need. Nalini, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is your wrap-up card. The Lovers reversed. Nalini, a lot of what has been difficult for you over the course of time has been around relationships. And in a way, maybe it starts with your relationship with yourself. And I think you're really working on figuring those things out, unpacking those things. And I think you did some of that thought labor, that emotional labor. I think you did that this week. So very well done. And everyone, Adrija, you received news that your dad's going to visit soon and you got the King of Cups. So that's really cool too. Thank you. I appreciate everyone's feedback. I see it. I do not always read it aloud. I do see it and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, Lisa Harmon, a wrap-up card. Pretty pleased with tarot cards sprinkled on top. You got it. Thank you so much, and thank you for being a member. We appreciate you. Okay, Lisa Harmon. The 10 of Swords reversed. So, Lisa, we know you're going through some stuff. But the fact that the 10 of Swords reversed, I think, is a sign that the medical treatments you're doing are working, and it may not be as bad as it seems. So that's good. It's hard, but it's good. Skull to Seer, thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. There's that 8 of Pentacles reversed, man. And maybe it's because a lot of people have some time off this week. I don't know. But with you, this week, I really feel like there's a question of what are you learning? What do you want to be learning? What do you feel like you're not learning quickly enough? What do you want to turn your attention to learning? And so there's a lot here, I think, about where this week your focus has been on learning or on the need to learn something and what you're going to do about that going forward. Adrija, I will look forward to your email. Paul Simpson, here's a card for you. The Wheel of Fortune. So I think this week could have had some ups and downs, some things outside of your control. But I think you end the week on a nice note, feeling like some good things have happened and that you have the power to go forward and create some good things. Baby Cake, so nice to see you. Baby Cakes, Queen of Cups reversed. I think this may have been a little bit of a hard week for you. You may be going through some things emotionally, just processing some stuff, maybe just resting. Allow yourself the space that you need to process, to heal, to feel whatever you're feeling. Jackie Masters, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. You started with the 9 of Wands and you end with the Page of Swords. So I feel like you did a good job figuring out what you needed to learn, what you needed to do, what you needed to say, what is true. And moving forward, that's a really nice transition from the 9 of Wands, which is kind of hyper-vigilant and alone, Page of Swords, learning, open, fresh, communicative. Nice transition. DD, so nice to see you. Knight of Wands. I think you actually might have had some fun this week. You might have done some creative stuff this week. You might have worked on pursuing some goals. All good things. Cancun Verma, nice to see you. Here is your wrap-up card. Hey, you also got the Wheel of Fortune. Well done. Looks like some things are going well for you. Very good, very good. I feel like you basically took whatever was going on, you took it and moved it forward. So good. Oh, Skull de Seer. I know I didn't see this, that your Monday pull was the Four of Cups, and now I don't remember what your Friday pull was. I realized it was just like 4 people ago, but brain like a sieve. So if you'll remind me what your card was just a couple minutes ago, I'll put the two of them together for you. Okay. Jackie Masters, you're amazing. You remembered the cards of the week, and I didn't see it coming in I'm sorry, I should have been seeing it and I didn't see it. So thank you for remembering. That's good. You can be my secretary. I appreciate that very much. All right, Tyrone Tarot. Hang on a minute. Valentina, I see your request. I haven't gotten there yet. Okay. Oh, Amy, you had the Four of Pentacles on Monday, and then that all blew apart with the Tower. That totally makes sense. Totally makes sense. Okay, hang on. Rolling back. Okay, hang on. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to find... Here we go. Tyrone Tarot. Found you. And your Three of Swords on Monday. All right. How do we end up the week? Tyrone Tarot. With Temperance reversed. So Temperance reversed is better than the Three of Swords, but you are definitely in a healing process. And part of that healing is going to be finding your creativity, being patient, giving yourself time, and recognizing that heal does not mean perfect. Kristen Louise, so nice to see you. You got the Magician reversed. I said there would be something in your life pretending to know more than they actually do. I already knew that was true. All right. All right, here we go. Kristen Louise, you also got the Tower. So from Magician reversed to Tower, so you're just like bopping on through the major arcana this week. And I feel like there's a lot going on in your life right now where you are learning, where you are healing, where you are releasing what does not serve you, where you are doing scary things and opening up to new things and trying to learn all of these things. And a lot of that may have happened this week. It's not easy and it's hard to keep on top of, but I really do believe you're on the right path, and it is all for your enlightenment, your healing, and your joy. Amy Emberhart, my friend, so nice to see you. Here is your weekly wrap-up card. Strength reversed. Definitely some things going on in your life right now that are frustrating you. And there are some frustrations this week. Just breathe with it. All will be well. Just breathe. All right. Joanne Smith, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. You and Charlie's also a member. We appreciate both of you. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Okay, Joanne, that's right. This was fun on Monday. You had the 10 of Cups. He had the Ace of Cups. I really loved that. So let's see what's going on. So, Joanne, you started with the 10 of Cups and you end with the 4 of Wands. Those cards naturally go together about a happy home. This is going to be a happy home for you. And maybe this week you've really come to that understanding, I hope. Oh, Dee Dee, that is good. Good feedback. And Lisa, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's good. Good. All right. All right. Charlie. Charlie, you started with the Ace of Cups and you ended with the King of Cups. The two of you are on a roll. You went through the entire journey of water, of love, of emotion, the entire journey. And you end up this week as the King. So I hope the two of you really just celebrate what you've got going on. There are some nice things here, some nice energy. And I know it hasn't always been easy, and I know it can be a struggle. But let's celebrate what's really good here. All right, Catherine Fan, yours is the next. Seven of Swords. So this week may have been a hard week. Do you work with tech? And if you do or if you don't, was there anything going on this week with tech that was difficult? Let me just ask you that, because it feels difficult. So for some reason, there's something going on this week that was difficult and may leave you trying to figure out how to fix something or how to figure out what is true or how to figure out what to speak your truth, how to speak your truth. Just figure it out. Figure out how to fix things and figure out how to speak your truth. That's what you need to do. Barbie Bird, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Michelle, thank you for sending Barbie here. Here is a card for Barbie. Thanks for being here. Hierophant reversed. So here's the thing. It is so important for you, and it was so important for you this week to be the individual that you are, to think outside the box, to think for yourself, to speak for yourself, to do things your own way. And I think that's important for you every single day, but especially this week. And it does make me wonder, if you might be doing something that is like, do you have your own business? Is there something that you're doing that is sort of a hard, unique, individualistic thing? Whatever that is, it's the right thing. Hello, TK. So nice to see you. Thanks for the Easter blessing. Here is a card for you, TK. Six of Cups. I think this week you may have, done some things you haven't done in a while, talked to some friends you haven't talked to in a while, remembered some things about who you are. And I think a lot of this is coming together to help you see your way forward, to remember who you are and where you've been in order to move forward. Pamela Phillips, it is so nice to see you here. Happy Passover to you. And, please forgive me. It's it's Florida. It's allergy season all the time in Florida. Okay, Pamela Phillips, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. You had the Four of Swords reversed on Monday. And today you have the Eight of Swords reversed. It's doubled. And I think, though, if we think about Four of Swords reversed, we're like, there's no rest. It's like, it's frenetic. But then the Eight of Swords reversed, there's a release and a relief. So I feel like you've been through it this week, but it's getting better. Okay. And Barbie, love the energy here. Thank you. We have a fun group. We really, really do. Hey, Julie, nice to see you. Lindsay, nice to see you. Yeah, Saturn return in Pisces, Trey. That totally makes sense. Just scrolling through. Angelic Michelle, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Queen of Pentacles reversed. I think this week you're like really trying to figure out how to put your resources together to make things work for you. And it's frustrating and it's difficult, but you're doing it. Jenny, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Three of Pentacles. I think this week you did a lot of good work that is recognizable, that is noticeable. Whether this is at a job, whether this is in your own life, your own growth, your own healing, one way or the other. It's about doing great work and being able to see the benefit of it. Valentina, thank you for being here. Here is a card for you. The Ten of Cups. This week, you may have spent time with people that you care about. You may have really solidified your vision for the life that you want and the life that you are creating. One way or the other, though, this is about your happiness and creating your happiness. Caroline McLaughlin, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. You had the Knight of Cups reversed on Monday. And we end the week with the Ten of Swords reversed. Well, I'd rather see this reversed than upright. But I just feel like it's been a tough little time for you. I really do. And I'm really... The advice is to allow yourself to feel what you feel and to practice good self-care. That's the advice. Okay. Oh, huge decisions about the house. That does make sense. And D, you just moved. That's good. Okay, George, I'll give you your card for today. What I've said to you, I'll send you another message and reiterate what I've said before. But thanks so much for being here. And Six of Pentacles. So I feel like this week you're really trying to find the deal, to make the solution. And you do need a solution. But you have to be careful who you trust. Hey, Teresa C., a card for your friend Casey, leaving now from the Poconos to move to Florida. That's exactly what I did. I left the Poconos and moved to Florida too. Where in Florida? All right. So, for Casey, the Nine of Cups. Fulfill your wishes and be with the fishes. I mean that because Florida has a lot of ocean. I don't mean like sleeping with the fishes in some mafia way. Seriously, this is about wishes fulfilled. It's a good thing. Angelic Michelle, 100% correct. My friends, if I accidentally skipped you, now's the time to speak up. If you did not ask for a card, now's the time to ask for a card. Julia Bonesteel. I know you're here. I know you're over COVID, and you didn't ask for a card. I'm giving you a card right now. Thanks for being a member. Two of Swords. This week, I think you're still in your place of peace and processing. There's a lot of stuff you're healing from. Allow that process. Anyone else? Anyone else I missed? Anyone else not asked for a card? Now's the time. Last call for readings, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow for the Saturday Psychic Sampler. Whatever you're celebrating at this time of year, if it's your Passover, Ramadan, Holy Week, whatever it is, I wish you the very best renewal, the very best healing, the very best enlightenment. Thank you all so much for being part of this community. Really appreciate all of you. And we'll hope to see you tomorrow. Take care.